The 2016 election was a shock because nobody thought Hillary Clinton could lose. The reason for our surprise was micro-targeted advertising. Donald Trump's team built Project Alamo to weave together advertising technology with our election system, which let him send micro-targeted ads to swing voters. My name is Mike V, and I'm telling this story because I worked at an advertising technology company, and that company enabled the weaving at the heart of Project Alamo. Ever since the election, the world has felt chaotic, and I believe that we need the world to make sense again. This is why I spent the last 9 months finding out the answer to one question. Why did the pollsters fail to predict Trump's victory? To be clear, what I found doesn't involve fake news, or Russia, or James Comey and his letter to Congress. Instead, I found a crucial factor that's been overlooked. The campaigns had different digital media strategies. The Clinton campaign and the Trump campaign both knew that they needed to use digital media to persuade swing voters, but they had different strategies to achieve that goal. Essentially, Clinton's team engaged their supporters to advocate on Hillary's behalf because people trust their friends, and Hillary's supporters were connected to everyone in the country through email and social media. By contrast, Trump's team built Project Alamo to persuade those undecided voters with micro-targeted ads. Microtargeting means identifying small groups of consumers who respond similarly to the same message and showing them the same ads to get them to take the same action. For Trump's team, this meant looking at the whole electorate, acknowledging that most people have firm opinions, but that a few voters are persuadable. Project Alamo identified those swing voters and determined which issues would decide their vote, whether it was bringing back coal, or building the border wall, or caring for veterans, or whatever issue they found compelling. Trump's team segmented swing voters into small groups. They put all of the coal supporters in one group, they put all of the wall supporters in another group, the same with the veterans, and so on and so on. They sent each group personalized ads through their laptops, phones, and televisions. Swing voters that cared about coal saw coal ads. Wall supporters saw ads for a secure border, and veterans saw ads about reforming the Department of Veterans Affairs. Each group saw ads for whatever would motivate them to go and vote for Trump, or to at least stay home and not vote for Hillary Clinton. How can we make sense of this? By answering the questions that come out of this story. How did Trump's team identify those swing voters? How did they find those people online? How did they segment people into small groups to show them ads? How did they afford all of this? And how did all of this coalesce to beat the pollsters' expectations? To answer these questions, I'm writing a book called Microtarget, where the pollsters failed to predict Trump's victory. If you're curious about the details, you can learn more at microtargetbook.com. I'm presenting Microtarget in a video series because I want everyone to have access to this story. This is the introduction video. In part 2 of this introduction video, I'll provide an overview of the video series.